In this episode, I will detail the story of a rolling 90s gang member named Fat Sam. Fat Sam was born Samuel Ellison in OKC, where he grew up surrounded by the challenges of street life. During his childhood, Fat Sam lived in two distinct communities. The first was a rough neighborhood on the south side of Del City, which is controlled by the playboy gangster Crips. This is where Sam spent his early years, but after his house was shot up, his family decided it was time to relocate. Sam's father and much of his family were affiliated with the Shotgun Crips, making membership in the gang feel like it was ingrained in Sam's DNA. But Sam's father chose to lay down his flag, stepping away from gang life to focus on being a family man. They would have plans to move away from the growing gang problem in OKC. Despite the move, Sam was determined to stay connected to his friends. He would often be seen taking the bus just to kick it with the 9 O's. Originating from California, as part of the larger rollin' 90s neighborhood Crips, the gang established a presence in Oklahoma City sometime during the 80s to the early 1990s. But this wasn't a walk in the park. The 90s would have beef with the Hoovers, to the point that they would get into shootouts quite often and would lose members from both sides. This was the last straw for the Hoovers and gave them a reason to click up with the Shotgun Crips and go head on with the 9 O's. This became a challenge for him, given that his family was from Shotgun, but that wouldn't stop Fat Sam from getting active. He started going after the Bloods, Hoovers, and anyone else who wanted the smoke. The war in OKC naturally brought him enemies, and Fat Sam had plenty of them, making him a prime target. One day, while Sam was waiting at the bus stop, an unidentified man approached and began to bang on him. Sam started to set his belongings down and started to prepare to fight. However, the man unexpectedly pulled out a pistol and shot Sam several times. Fortunately, Sam survived with only minor injuries, but the gravity of the situation began to sink in. This just pushed Sam closer to gangbanging, linking up with the Panic Zone Crips and other neighborhood sets across OKC. The Panic Zone Crips is now defunct, but back then, they had a rivalry with the Inglewood family Bloods. This led to the death of YPZ, who was a close friend of Sam. This caused Fat Sam to become very cautious, starting Dre Gang to honor his friend. Fat Sam got angrier and more involved in dangerous activities. This is actually how he got his signature look. He was involved in a quadruple shooting with his rivals a few years back, which led to his arrest and the loss of his eye in the process. Fat Sam was a real top hat in OKC, never backing down from a fight and never being a punk. But this would eventually catch up to Fat Sam. On July 17, 2021, Fat Sam would become a victim of gun violence, with many people alleging that he got backdoored by the female he was seeing. This story came from friends and family because his cousin and him were both in sexual relationships with the same woman. But from what it seems, both men were at a home waiting on the woman to confront her, but something broke out between the two. That's when his cousin shot and killed him on 28th Street, so unfortunately, Sam died in his hood over a female. But this just serves as a reminder to never trust a bitch and stay dangerous. I also want to recommend you guys check out Bone from Rolling 90s. He's a stepper and an upcoming rapper from Fat Sam's set.